attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Leonard attacking. Powell for 3. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Outside for Harden. Jones with a screen on McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Harden from outside. Edwards pulls it in. And here are the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Towns a screen on Harden. Edwards for 3. That shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Jones, the pass to Leonard. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Allie, thank you.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
The shake. Out to Powell. Leonard outside. Pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. Outside Harden. The 3 ball. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
He's never shy to let it go from 3-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Leonard outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley goes in. Tipped. Towns finds Edwards. Out left to the wing. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Conley against Powell. The kick out to Edwards. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Leonard. Counted from distance. He has 7.
And he's a selective 3-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by Minnesota. Here's Harden. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
I mean, with the ball in his hands, Harden's as creative as anyone.
Powell against Conley. Shoots over Powell. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Clippers lead by 5. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. And the dunk by Leonard.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. McDaniels passes to Towns. Minnesota again missing. Here we go. Leonard for three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. Then it's Joe Ingles, then it's Miller, and it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Porter. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves trail by 6. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Pass to Dillingham. Outside, Alexander Walker. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
And the basket by Coffey.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Porter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They set the pick. Man, the pass to Coffey. Outside Porter from behind the arc. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Alexander Walker, the pass to Miller. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Dillingham. Five on the clock. Miller outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ingles from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Moving it up. Here's Bamba. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Clippers lead by 4.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Batum. Following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Coffey. Back to Batum. And he throws it down with 1 hand.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Coffee. Ingles defending. Coffee, the pass to Batum. Back to Coffee. Here's Mann. They get the rebound on the wing man. Porter a screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Batum. No good from outside.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Reed. Let's go with a three. He drops it from range. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
52 seconds left in the half. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Ingles. And here's Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Clippers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Dillingham with the bucket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Coffee, the pass to Bamba. Here's Coffee. Ingles defending. Pass to Bamba. Tipped away. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a clip. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the floor for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. Now here's Towns. He's scoreless. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Powell. Pass to Zubac. Back to Powell. Oh, deflected. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Powell. And that one's good from Conley.
Yeah, Conley knows where his team needs him to be in transition, taking full advantage of the fast break opportunity.
Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jones against Towns. Jones, the pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Powell. And the Clippers lead by 3.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Conley. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Leonard outside. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Edwards, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Clever move by Harden. He pulls up fast before the defense can react accordingly.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. For the Clippers, 1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Mann. To stop the run. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Los Angeles shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Tucker's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles leading by 10. The three is up. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Tucker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Miller outside. Minnesota shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls. Miller hits them both. 1:16 left in the third. Porter looks it over. Outside Tucker. Pass to Batum. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 11. The kick out to Ingles. The 3. The rebound by Bamba. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. They get it back. Outside Tucker. Pass to Porter. Tucker with a screen on Reed. Back to Tucker. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Ingles. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Ingles has got his first 3 points of the game.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Naz Reid, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Miller in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer, Harden. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley goes in. Pass to McDaniels. Conley with the ball. Right side, Edwards. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute played. The shot, no good. And there's the lob. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
Conley passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. Conley, a screen on Jones. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game. Zubac with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Harden. Back to Powell from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 14. And stolen by Leonard. Pulls up for 3. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Zubac.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
For 3, Conley. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Conley looking for an opening, and Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Conley finds Towns. Clock at 4. To get back on track. Minnesota again missing. Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's Jones. Outside for Harden. Leonard with a screen on Gobert. Leonard outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. With the step back. Conley passes to Towns. Now here's Edwards. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, some great scorers in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
Now here's Harden. Powell outside. Fades and shoots. Connects from downtown. Powell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Now here's Jones on the wing. Harden. Another shot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards, a pass to Conley. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Fires the 3. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 21.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
To wear down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And here's Conley outside. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Towns. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Walker. Outside, Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Conley gets the bucket.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Turner with a screen on Conley. Halliburton passes to Turner. The kick out to Walker. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Edwards, good.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
Here's Halliburton. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. The finish. And Edwards slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
McDaniels. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. On the clock. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Halliburton, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now, here's Halliburton. It's a three-point game. It's good.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. The kick out to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Here's Turner. Michael Conley making his last shot. Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Rebound, Minnesota. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. This one for 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. We talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
First team foul.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 5.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pacers trail by 5. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch-and-shoot jumpers, Mathurin has excellent form.
Edwards, a screen on Mathurin. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Walker with a clean look. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. No good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. Ethan. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got T.J. McConnell. We'll be topping out there with Neesmith. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defender.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Here's Toppin after the basket by Minnesota. Neesmith finds Nembhard. From outside the arc, Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 7. Miller outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And again, Indiana running the floor. Here's Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Drills it from outside. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. And he drives in. Shot to stop the run. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Dillingham. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
With the drive. Neesmith up top, covered by Miller. McConnell passes to Neesmith. Toppin with it. And then Toppin with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Minnesota.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. One-on-one fast break. And then Toppin with the jam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pacers trail by 9. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
From deep Ingles, knocks down the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
McConnell kicks to Wiseman. Wiseman sets a screen for Toppin. Pass to Nembhard. McConnell with it. A 3. Ingles with the rebound. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Here's Ingles. Miller, the pass to Ingles. Tries again. Pass to Dillingham. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 10, and a fast break now for the Pacers. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Back to Nembhard. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Wiseman.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Dillingham. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Out to Edwards. Outside Conley. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton right side. Turner for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Conley's shot is off. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Mathurin, good.
The confidence of Mathurin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
Mathurin against Conley. Outside, Towns. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Indiana now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Halliburton, no good. For Minnesota, they've got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming up Milwaukee with the break. It's Edwards finishing in stride.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Walker finds Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Conley. And here is McDaniels. McDaniels, a screen on Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Conley against Mathurin. And the layup is good. Conley's got 6. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Timeout.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Walker. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Nembhard has it in the corner. And stolen by Miller. Takes it inside. And he gets it to go. He's got 9. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell kicks to Wiseman. Basket counts.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. On the wing, Miller shoots the 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Toppin passes to McConnell. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Reed. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And great, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Timberwolves leading by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Alexander Walker up top. Nembhard covering. Here's Miller. Over McConnell. And Miller with the basket on the assist from Dillingham. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Indiana, they've got Neesmith. We'll be topping out there with Weissman. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Here's McConnell. 2 points. That one goes.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Gillingham with it. They set the pick. He takes it in. It's tipped. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. 2 on the clock. Dozier can't get it to go.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Toppin inside. Defended by Alexander Walker. Toppin can't get it to go. Gillingham. Good on the 3-point shot.
And you know, he's going to continue to vary those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Here's McConnell. Gillingham with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's Halliburton. Puts the move on. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Mathurin with plenty of space. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mathurin's got 10 points in just the second half. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Fires for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
Halliburton with the bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Conley finds Towns. Launches a 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Siakam with it. Picked up by Edwards. Walker the pass to Halliburton. Floats it up for Walker. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a pass by Halliburton. He's so comfortable running the screen and roll. Excellent.
Over in the corner, Edwards. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammates.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Conley with the 3. And Gobert throws it down.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the strike.
On the free throw, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Mathurin. It's stolen by Edwards. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's McDaniel. Kept alive. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And McDaniels drops them both.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Conley against Halliburton. Here's the floater. And yes, it's good. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Conley into the lane to the right side. McDaniels. And the three off target. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Conley finds Edwards. Knocks it loose. Back to Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pacers with the rebound. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Powell. And he buries his first look.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick-and-roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Screen by Leonard. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Leonard with the ball. Turner covering. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston. This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Here's Harden with the drive, and the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Jones. Outside for Harden. Halliburton against Powell. Harden against Mathurin. Second shot opportunity. And Turner with the block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Leonard left side. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
It's stolen by Leonard. There's the drive. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Halliburton on the attack. Mathurin passes to Walker. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Got a hand on it.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Leonard for 3. Walker pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 8. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities.
And I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Jones. Pass to Halliburton. Jones with the block. In transition, here come the Clippers. There's the 3. And Harden gets it to go on the assist from Powell. Harden's got 9. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Harden against Walker. here's Harden. Defense right on him. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 11.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Oh, Siakam with the block. Here's Jones. Screen by Leonard. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, up by a healthy 8 points. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Mo Bamba out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Man in at the 2 guard. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And here's Toppin from the arc. He drops it from range. Toppin's got 5.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Now here's Tucker. Back to Porter. To the wing, right side. Tucker inside. Neesmith covering. Here's Porter. Goes back up on the wing man. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Man's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Wiseman. Over to the left wing. McConnell outside. Here's Nembhard. Back to McConnell. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Tucker. Takes the 3. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Porter against McConnell. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's good. 2 points. Tucker's got his first basket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Batum. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Touch right around the rim by Nick Batum. Go ahead, score inside. Nick, show him what you got.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Tucker. His man. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on James Wiseman. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Now here's Porter. Yet to see a basket. Tucker. And the Clippers miss again. On the wing, Nembhard. Here's Wiseman, top and right side. Nesmith on the wing. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Porter, the pass to Tucker. They set the screen. A minute 9 left to play in the half. Pass to Porter. Back to Batum. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Aaron Nesmith picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their fourth attempt at the line tonight.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
Batum sets a screen. Pass to Porter. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Nembhard outside. There's a screen by Toppin. And here's McConnell. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Now here's Porter. Nesmith covering. Pass to Bamba. On the wing, Porter. Takes a three. Tries again. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Mann. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Friends, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drumline. They're thinking about the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He was getting into the lane easily that first.
Oh! Wow, that's a big-time finish from Tyrese Halliburton. Take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game. Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Jones drives in. Outside for Harden. Three-pointer. Pacers with a rebound. The kick out to Walker. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 12. Jones finds Powell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
How about the strength and explosive nature of Norman Powell? This guy excels at absorbing contact.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. To the wing on the left. Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Harden scanning the floor. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
Siakam with it. Harden picks him up. Mathurin against Leonard. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Here's Harden. 11 points in the game. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Halliburton using the vertical there.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Leonard for 3, and Los Angeles another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Outside Harden. There's 1:34 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Now, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
McConnell outside. Pass to Toppin. 4 on the clock. Nembhard outside. Batum pulls it in.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Bamba. Here's Tucker. And it's off from 3-point range. Pacers trail by 16. 3 on 3. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Pass to Porter. Here he goes. Can't get it to drop. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Neesmith passes to Toppin. Misses from short range.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Tucker, and it's rejected. They break out 5 on 3. Nembhard outside. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so here are the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. They've got Terrence Mann, Mo Bamba out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's P.J. Tucker, and it's Porter in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Leonard for three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to Powell. Back to Harden. From the arc. Pacers with a rebound. Halliburton up top. Powell covers. Siakam with a screen on Powell. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Norman Powell. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court, they make defenses work. Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
Here's Harden. And that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Siakam finds Mathurin. Pass to Walker. Back to Mathurin. Fires the three. Kept alive by Indiana.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Harden with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Leonard for three. Siakam pulls down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. To the inside. Here's Turner. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate. Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Here's Halliburton. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Ooh, a clear look for Powell. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Walker passes to Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner finds Mathurin. Off the mark there with a three. The Clippers lead by 15. Leonard outside. Powell outside. Three-pointer. And there's Leonard on the assist from Powell. Leonard's got 27 points.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And he comes up with a bucket.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Clippers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
The three is up. Halliburton misses. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Leonard for three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 30 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Siakam outside. Pass to Mathurin. Siakam with a screen on Tucker. Back to Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Turner for three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. A three from the inbound. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
matchup, what stands out the most to you?
Well, the amount of stars that both of these teams have accumulated, that gets me pretty excited. And these are the type of games that for fans, they love to see the star power shine. And you never know, that expected greatness could be on display for us here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's McDaniel. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Harden. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Leonard on the wing. Jones with the screen on McDaniel. Leonard, no luck. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different format.
Shot clock at 2. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Harden against Edwards. Jones with the screen on Edwards. There's the 3. Harden, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Edwards slams it in.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
And the jam by Harden.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
They grab their own miss. Conley with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Leonard dishes to Harden. On the wing, Jones. The tray. Traps in the tray.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the rejection by Zubac.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Powell kicks to Jones. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And the jam by Harden.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. McDaniel's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Leonard. Powell sets a screen for Leonard. Edwards against Harden. Launches it. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You could see that coming. Harden was going to answer back, and he did.
Conley feeling it out. Stolen by Jones. Outside Leonard. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Here's Zubats. From downtown. Caught it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and
James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
They've got Batum. Terrence Mann is out there with Kevin Porter. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Tucker in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Minot. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Tucker with the ball. Back to Porter. Tucker a screen. And then Porter with the jam.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Looking back to last season, the Clippers had 1 red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here in the second with about 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Minot. Shoots over Batum. There's the steal. Mann passes to Tucker. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Porter looking it over. Outside for Batum. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here is Porter. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. The Clippers need to get off a shot all by himself. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Bamba a screen on Ingles. 5 on the clock. Batum dishes to Porter with the fadeaway. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clippers on defense. Lets the three fly. And another three for Minnesota.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Tucker a screen. Porter kicks it to Tucker. To the wing on the left. No good again that time.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Alexander Walker passes to Ingles. Reed with a screen for Dillingham. This one for three. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. Now here's Ingles. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers trail by 3. Porter dishes to Tucker. Stolen by Reed. And now running up the court. Ingles pushing it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mann. Pass to Tucker. Here's Batum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Batum's got his first basket.
Yeah, Batum not a ton of times where he's on the inside, but that time showing some toughness.
Picked by Reed. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Clippers. Driving the lane. Porter in the corner. Outside, Batum. Goes back up. Porter passes to Mann. Just 3 on the clock. And he sinks the layup. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that's it for the first half of action. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, on-court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So, kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
Screen by Zubac. Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. All alone, and finished off by Edwards.
And you cannot deny Edwards' pure speed, running the floor like a man on a mission.
Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
Outside Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Jones. Edwards getting the close range, too.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Leonard with this screen on Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
A smart play by Edwards. Comes up with the steal and then just gets the ball up the court.
Kawhi with the flush.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? McDaniels sets a screen for Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Harden bringing it up to Los Angeles. Powell, no one around him. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. With the step back. Conley kicks to McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Harden finds Leonard. Leonard with this screen on Edwards. Back to Leonard for the tie. Offensive rebound, and Jones slams it home.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Gobert down low. Zubac's defending. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Leonard. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's man. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Dillingham. From outside, off the mark. Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Dillingham. And the layup falls. Dillingham's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through it.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Timberwolves ahead, up 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Terrence Mann is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Batum. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Bamba in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 5. Batum inside the three-point line. On the wing, Mann. Outside, Porter. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Driving inside. Pass to Minot. Now, here's Ingles. Guarded by Tucker. Clock at 6. Here's Reed. Alexander Walker finds Reed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles guys shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Left side, Porter. Here's Mann, defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Tucker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. They grab their own miss.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And just throw it up there. Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
Out to the right wing. Ingles with a screen on Porter. Here's Dillingham. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Outside, Batum. Pass to Porter. Back to Batum. It's deflected. And here's Tucker to take the lead. Minot pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Fires from deep. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Porter passes to Tucker. On the wing, Mann. From the arc. Tucker can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Reed with a screen for Dillingham. Back to Reed. 3-on-3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that. The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, down to the wire.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And look looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubats is checked in. Leonard with the bucket.
Showing no hesitation in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Conley dishes to Towns. Towns, a screen on Powell. Edwards with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And so it's Minnesota with it. 5 to shoot. Conley kicks to Towns. Ball's not loose. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Outside Leonard to take the lead. Nails the triple.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
The kick out to Towns. Edwards against Powell. And finished off by Edwards.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. Conley left side. To force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for... Welcome to 2K Sport. We should see some great... Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Mathurin. On the take, and a two-handed jam!
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Gobert passes to Conley. Here's McDaniels. Right side Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. Walker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And Siakam gets it to go.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Pass to Edwards. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Towns. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition. Take foul. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the contest. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Halliburton on the attack. Mathurin up top. Outside Walker. Conley against Halliburton. Back to Walker. Outside for Halliburton. 5 to shoot. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. Sinks it from distance.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Conley. Towns, a screen on Walker. Kicks it out, Towns. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Come get it, come get it.
The kick out to Conley. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Conley's got 5 now.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Back to Mathurin. Outside Walker. Pass to Siakam. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Walker. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton, no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 8-point game. Edwards for 3. Walker pulls down the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Conley, a screen on Turner. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Drills it from deep. Give him 8.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Mathurin. The Pacers pull it in. Now here's Turner. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Towns. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Now here's Conley. Give him 8. Edwards for 3. The shot won't fall. Indiana leading by 3. Walker for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. Towns has got 5.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll be back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They've got Dillingham. Joe Ingles is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Shannon in at the small forward position. And here are the Pacers now. Gets a hand on it. Look at the big man, Wiseman, covering ground. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Shannon. Outside, Ingles. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Shannon. Here's Alexander-Walker. On target from range. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, ripped away. Outside, Ingles. Not going to go that time.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Ahead for the finish. And the slam dunk by Toppin.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Reid. Pass to Shannon. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Furphy. Up top, Johnson. Covered by Alexander-Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Nembhard outside. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Shannon. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Toppin. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who's set of his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Furphy. No points yet. Back to Johnson. Alexander-Walker grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Dillingham, no good. The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. He launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Murphy's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Here's Dillingham. Up top, Reid, guarded by Wiseman. There's the 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Nembhard, the pass to Wiseman. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wiseman. Fires from deep. The rebound by Shannon. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game.
Indiana foul, James Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Shannon. Baseline jumper, and that's good for 2. Shannon's got 8 points here in the quarter. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Johnson. They set a pick. Here's Wiseman. Reed defending. Wiseman, pass to Johnson. No good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Shannon. Kept alive. Outside, Alexander Walker. Drains the triple. Alexander Walker's got 6. Right side, Johnson. Here's Furphy. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Conley up top. McDaniels from long range. Hits the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. No good with the triple. Minnesota leading by 5.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Three-pointer Mathurin. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Mathurin's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Conley against Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Tries the spin move. Second chance effort. The shot by Conley, no good. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Indiana shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Free throw, no good for Walker. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to McDaniels. Walker on the double team. Conley with the ball. Outside Edwards. Shot from 16. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Three-pointer Mathurin for the lead. Here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. Halliburton surveys the floor. For three, Mathurin. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And right now, Mathurin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Another miss by Minnesota.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Corner shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, if anyone epitomizes take what the defense gives you, it's Mike Conley.
Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. A nice shot by Halliburton.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now the Pacers on the move. Mathurin against McDaniels. Siakam for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 6-point Pacer lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Towns, a screen on Mathurin. Edwards, that's good.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Outside Mathurin. This one for 3. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Walker against Ingles. Pass to Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Furphy. Launches it. And Indiana misses again. Here's Dillingham. Shannon. And it's all tied up. Shannon's got 10 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Benedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for the Pacers, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. All right, we'll get back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. They've got Joe Ingles, Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. Toppin passes to Johnson. Here's Furphy. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pacers lead by 2.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Alexander-Walker. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Pacers shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Down low. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
The kick out to Johnson. That 3's off the mark. For Minnesota, they've got just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Shannon. Ingles from outside. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Johnson on the wing. From downtown. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Shannon. Sinks the tray. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Toppin outside. Pass to Johnson. There's a screen by Toppin. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton goes. Pass to Mathurin. Siakam outside. Let's go with a 3. Back to Halliburton. And here's Turner. Wide open. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards for 3. Minnesota again missing. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 1. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Left side Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. 4-3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Conley passes to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the 3. Could be what saves the day for them.
Three-pointer Mathurin. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Mathurin's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is what the team likes about Mathurin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
Conley passes to Towns. The 3 is up. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the 3. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Towns for 3. Fires in the triple.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Turner finds Siakam. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, VA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Goes up off the inbound. Yes!
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Towns against Siakam. Shakes him. Towns can't get it to go. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Siakam, right side. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
Towns passes to Conley. It's tipped. Stolen by Siakam. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Hits a three-pointer.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Edwards for 3. Off on that one. So Indiana wins it. Boy, a hard. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Jones in at the 3. And for the Pacers, the backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Back to Halliburton. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes the 3. Back to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Siakam. Harden has a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Halliburton, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
A 3 from Leonard gets the three-pointer to fall.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
I will go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. Of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Halliburton. Walker's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Turner. Siakam kicks to Turner. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Outside, Walker. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. Count it. Good.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Here's Harden. That one doesn't go. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Floats it up there for Siakam. Zubac's with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Jones. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And it's good for 2.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Out to Turner for the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Leonard driving to the basket.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Outside, Walker. Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by the Clippers. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it. because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game so far. Los Angeles with another miss. To the middle, and Walker with a clear path to the hoop.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Leonard with the bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch the...
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue is going with. Bamba is out there with Batum. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Porter. And it's Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Tucker. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Just 5 to shoot. The Pacers pull it in. Out to the wing. Puts up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. McConnell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Porter, there's the drive. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Here's McConnell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Here's Batum, and the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Bamba trying to break free. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Porter. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Back to McConnell. Here's Toppin. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Pass to Toppin. There's a screen by Toppin. McConnell. The putback. It's good on the putback. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Porter passes to Tucker. Oh, good with the triple. Indiana leading. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now, Nembhard. Pass to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Brown. He's looking for Toppin and finds him.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Back to Bamba. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Indiana moving it around. Brown kicks to Toppin. Brown with a screen on Batum. And Toppin throws it down. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Back to Batum. A shot. And it falls over the rim and in.
The timing by Batum, really good at recognizing when to fire off the catch.
Pass to McConnell. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Lets it go. And again, it's Indiana.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Batum. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. And Tucker slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Jones. Powell dishes to Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Shoots over Walker. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Siakam finds Mathurin. Outside, Walker. Walker is screen on Jones. Floats it up for Walker. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
All free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Here's Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Leonard looking around. Knocked away. Halliburton with the steal. Kick out to Walker. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam left side. Off target from three-point range. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game. Halliburton for three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Round with it. He's against Tucker. There's a screen by Toppin. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Plays it up and banks it in. Toppin's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Toppin passes to Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball around. High, arcing shot. A special move before the shot. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Pacers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Pass to Nembhard. There's a screen by Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. And it's good, 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The kick out to Porter. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's Indiana heading. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Tucker in at the small forward position.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Now, here's Tucker, guarded by Walker. Leonard with no one around. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Mathurin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden with it. Picked up by Turner. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Harden kicks to Leonard. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Misses the layup. Powell with the steal. Pass to Leonard from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And maybe a step out of his range.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 9. Tucker with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Good boy. Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Here's the three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Turner. Banked in off the glass. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Going inside. Powell with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Harden against Walker. And the jam by Harden.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Outside, Walker. Pass to Mathurin. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Stolen by Harden. Tucker with the ball. Halliburton picks him up from deep. Harden. Tipped away. And they recover it. Zubac's the pass to Harden. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's just a 4-point Pacer lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Great open look there.
There you go. P.J. Tucker showing you he's reliable in the clutch.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Left to play here in the fourth.
Big time shot by Halliburton, and his team and coaches say, in Tyrese we trust.
Here's Harden into the lane. Money!
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Love stepping up at crucial times.
Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And this is a test for Mathurin. And he passes with flying colors, showing he can deal with having the whole team ride his shoulder.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. Right side Leonard. From outside the arc. That shot missing. Mathurin for three. Off on that one. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end...